This example will show you how we multiply expressions with scientific notation. Remember that the commutative property allows us to rearrange the terms in a product. If we start by rearranging these terms, we can put the coefficient terms together, 7.8 times 4.7, and then put the product of the powers together, 10 to the fifth times 10 to the third. We start by multiplying the coefficients and we get 34.31. Next we multiply the product of the powers and we get 10 to the fifth times 10 to the third, or 10 to the 5 plus 3, 10 to the eighth. Now to solve this we must write the answer in proper form for scientific notation. Notice that we must move the decimal point back one place. Because we move it back one place, we add 1 to the exponent. And the final answer is 3.431 times 10 to the ninth power. When we move the decimal point back 1, we have to add 1 to the exponent. In example 2, we'll do the same thing. We'll start by rearranging the terms in the product. We'll start by putting the coefficients with the coefficients and the exponential terms together. We'll start first to multiply the coefficients. 9.8 times 8.6 is 84.26. Next, we're going to find the product of the powers by adding the exponents, and we get 10 to the negative ninth. Notice again that this is not in proper form. So we have to write the answer in proper form by moving the decimal point back one place. We add 1 to the exponent, and we get 8.426 times 10 to the negative 8. Now that we've looked at multiplying expressions with scientific notation, we can look at division of expressions with scientific notation. We remember that multiplication and division are related, and so we'll find that their steps for being solved are also related in solving scientific notation problems. To start with, we're going to divide the coefficients. 9.3 divided by 3.1 is 3. And next we're going to divide the base 10 numbers. We see that we find the quotient of powers. We take the numerator exponent minus the denominator exponent, and we write the answer in proper form, 3 times 10 to the 8th power. In example 2, we will use the same steps. We start by dividing the coefficients. We get 0.65, 1.3 divided by 2. Next, we're going to divide the base 10 numbers. Because they have the same base, we can subtract the exponents, numerator exponent minus denominator exponent, and we get 0.65 times 10 to the 4th power. Notice that our answer is not in proper form. The decimal needs to move forward one place, so we need to subtract 1 from the exponent. When we do that and write it in proper form, we get 6.5 times 10 to the 3rd power. In summary, the correct form of numbers written in scientific notation is the product of a factor that is greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10, and it's multiplied by a power of 10. Here's an example, 4.578 times 10 to the 3rd power, where the coefficient is 4.578. The base is 10 and the exponent is 3. When multiplying numbers in scientific notation, we start by multiplying the coefficients. Next, we find the product of the powers, add the exponents. If necessary, we adjust the decimal point to be in the correct form so that there is only one digit in front of the decimal point. When dividing numbers in scientific notation, we use similar rules. First, we divide the coefficients. Next, we find the quotient of the powers, the numerator exponent minus the denominator exponent. If necessary, we adjust the decimal point to be in the correct form. To move the decimal point forward on the answer, subtract from the exponent. To move the decimal point back on the final answer, add to the exponent. And that is all. Thank you for listening.